YouTube with another edition of Amateur Bar. You got your boy Brian J and your boy Ed Dog talking a little talk today. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of everything. You know how we do. So we're gonna go and get this started. How everybody feeling today? How you feeling today?
Hey, feeling all right, feeling good. You know, my South Carolina girls got the dub today. We're going to the national championship. Like we're gonna be playing UConn, so we're gonna win it all. We're going undefeated the whole way.
You always
look. You can be a fan of other teams.
No, you
look,
can't.
I am
No,
a fan of Auburn football.
You ain't a true fan. You ain't a true
football.
Fan, man.
You can be a fan of another sport, of another school.
That ain't right. That man, you dibbling and dabbling. Don't do that.
This the same person who was a Boise State fan.
I was never a Boise State fan.
You was a Boise State fan.
I was never a Boise State fan. I'm never a fan of Boise State. I liked it then. I never was a fan. I never went around with a damn Broncos jersey. I never did that. You never seen me with a Broncos jersey now. I gotta get straight now. I ain't never did that.
But were you the one you text me back in the day talking about blue turf, this and that, go Broncos and stuff?
No, I said they was a good team on that blue turf. I said if you give them a couple weeks, you ain't gonna beat them. I said they were tough. That's what I said. That's what I said now. And if anybody doubt me, you ain't watch football because you knew back then when Kelly Moore and all them balls on that team, if you gave them a couple weeks to prepare, you gonna get your ass whooped.
You ain't lying about that. You ain't lying.
First game, what happened to them when they gave them a damn whole off season to get ready?
And they put it on them boys. They put it on them. They came out in them new uniforms and put it on them.
There was nothing they could do. Man, that team was good, man. I'm telling you, that team right there, that was a bad team, man. That was a bad team. And Kelly Moore was a Heisman finalist too that year. Come on. Hey. But I was never a fan, so I never. I claimed to be a Boise State fan. Never. Auburn all the way. Everything. Gymnastics, baseball, soccer, swim, tennis, everything. That's me.
Name me one baseball player.
I know you one baseball player.
It's baseball season. What's their record?
I watched the game.
What's their record?
I watched the game.
You watched the game. You watch the baseball games.
I ain't gotta know their record. Hell, I didn't know the hell the football season record until I went on there and looked at it. I didn't know we win a couple, lose a couple. I didn't know what the record was. I just like watching them play because I'm an Auburn all day. But let's get back to topic since you throw me off.
You know what? It is what it is. I know. Look. I know what your alliance is. I ain't gonna even speak on the NFL stuff, but we're gonna hold that towards the end. We're gonna hold it towards the end. Anywho, one thing the viewers don't know, if they haven't seen your background, is you're a veteran.
That's right.
Served in the military how long? 3.5, 4 years?
Right at 4 years.
Right, 4 years.
2012 to 2016.
So tell the audience about your experience in the military. Tell them what branch you served.
Well, you see, I was in the Army. I went 2012. I went 2 weeks out of high school. I was gone, man. I never. It was crazy because I never got to experience the college life, nothing like that. It was just like, hey, graduated. And then, like, when I graduated, like I blinked, and I was in boot camp. Like it was, I was in basic training 2 weeks later. Well, 13, 14 days later, I was in basic training. And it was just a whole different journey. 17 years old. I never been out really the state of Alabama. So it was a whole day. I went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic training. And man, I met a bunch of good guys up there that until that you become friends with. When you get in the military, you become friends with all different type of races. Like it's the only time you will ever see black guy, white guy, Asian guy, Mexican guy, just walking in a group and all of them best as a friend. You'll never see that. But and that's what the military is, man. They bring everybody together. And that's why I liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Would you ever do it again if you had to go back and just replaying everything?
Yeah, I would do it again. See, my first choice was the Air Force, though. I'm not even gonna lie. First choice was the Air Force. I went down there, talked to recruit and everything in Mobile, Alabama. And that he wasn't talking about nothing, man. He was talking crazy. Man, I ain't got nothing against the Air Force because that's where I wanted to go. But it was something about that testing. And I don't think I ever can get the test down. And I was like, well, forget it. I ain't gonna go to no other break. I was like, well, maybe I'll just go community college because I wasn't that big in school to just go to some big college. So I was just gonna go to community college. And then my boy talked me into it one day. He was like,
I know you talking about. I know you talking about.
Yeah, he talked me into it when my buddy taught me. He's still in the military right now. So he doing a big thing. And we was up in the cafeteria. He said, man, at the time I didn't know what he was doing. He said, man, go on, join the army. I said, man, I ain't joining no army, man. You crazy. He said, man, come on, dude, man. We can do this thing together. So I went in there, I said, all right, let's go. Went in there and talked to recruiter and everything. And I think this was maybe in 11th grade year, maybe the beginning of senior year, I want to say. And got everything signed up, went home, told my mom. My church told my mom she was against it. She was like, I don't know about that. You know, I don't know if I want you to go to the army. I was like, well, mom, that's what I want to do. You know, I just want to go out, see the world.
Hey,
but it's a little bit.
How come it wasn't like one of the situations like you see in the commercials? You seeing like you saw a military commercial and your parents right there. You just told them that's what you want to do. How come it be like that?
Nah, it wasn't like that. They was against it at first. They was against it. I mean, it took me a couple weeks for them to buy into it. Because I guess they seen that's what I really wanted to do. Because being 17, you know, I graduated when I was 17. They had to sign the waiver. Because if you below 18, your parents got to sign a waiver for you to go. So I just couldn't go sign on my own because I wasn't 18. So the recruiter came to the house, signed me up. But then next thing you know, I was gone, man. And it was some bedtime, man. I got some crazy stories. I mean, everybody think when you go to the military, it's just street and you gotta do this and do that, be in at a certain time. Man, it was like a regular job while you was in country. I mean, you Monday through Friday. I mean, you get up in the morning, work out, do your PT, come back, go to work by 9. And you might be out by 2. They might tell you to go to your room by 1 o'clock. Hey, just stay by your phone. We'll call you if we need you. And but I was I'm kind of high speed though. Like I made E5 in about 2.5, about it was close to 3, but not right at 3. I made little at 2 some years. And that's what I want to be. I really wanted to retire at the military. I always tell my wife I was gonna be a sergeant major one day, but plans change, and I ain't got no regrets about it. But I enjoyed the experience while I was in there, and some of the things we did in country, man. I'm telling you, I never was a drinker when I went to the military. I hated alcohol for real. I didn't like alcohol.
So you didn't have a taste for it at all?
Didn't have a taste for it at all, man. I drunk cup, you high school, you gonna drink cup, but I was just drinking it, a social drink, because everybody else was drinking. I wasn't just throwing it back, alcohol just wasn't my taste. Man, my first duty station was Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I went there my first week at my unit, I met these guys, and this guy named Lance Brown. He came up to me. He said, "You gonna be my protege." And me coming in, I was a PV2 at the time because my AIT was so long. My AIT was like 6-7 months. So I started as an E1 fuzzy. Like I started at the bottom, and so I got ranked up in AIT up to a PV2. So I went to my unit as a PV2. He was like, and he was a specialist at the time, and he was like, "Hey, you gonna be my protege?" And I was like, "All right, cool, man. I don't know nobody, so I'm trying to fit in with the team now." So he was like, "Friday night, we got a house party. You going? I ain't taking no for an ounce." Man, you talking about like I tell you now, I don't like alcohol. I ain't drunk alcohol since like May of 2012. We in 13. I went to my unit February 2013. I went there that Friday. We went to a house party. Man, the first time I got introduced in a beer pong. But they weren't playing with beer. They were playing with Four Locos.
Man, they trying to get you messed up.
You talk, man. And then I didn't know what this whole shot thing was. Like after, I always know that people took shot, but I didn't know they take shot like that. It was just somebody just random bust out shot, and everybody got to take a shot. I don't care how messed up you is, you still got to take a shot.
In the middle of playing beer pong?
In the middle of playing beer pong, no matter what you're doing, you just because you're trying to.
So you telling me that a whole game could be going on, and you know how people just they're kind of like a party set up or whatever. People were playing beer pong. You about have gone anyway because you done took by a couple shots. And when somebody yelled shot, you just had to take it, no matter what.
Yeah, I was a protege, and then because we had another guy, that was a protege of another guy. So what they used to do, it was almost like big brother, little brother. It was like the big brother is telling the other big brother, "Hey, my little brother, I do your little brother." So now y'all two in competition. Y'all became competition buddies now. So you can't let him outdrink you, or you can't let him outdo you. So y'all just in there just getting towed down, and that's like first time I got like messed up. I mean, sloppy. It was pretty bad. But then all of a sudden I became a goddamn alcoholic, and it just came natural. So that was, but like I said, that was every week though, man. Friday, Saturday night. Whoo, it was big time, man.
If you could compare the military to a lifestyle, what would it be?
It'd be a rock star lifestyle, man. Rock star lifestyle. Because I mean, like I said, people just think when they hear military that it's strict. Like when you go in, you got this to do, that to do, and you go back to your room. Nah, man, I'm telling you, Monday through Thursday, you doing your PT, going to work, come home, go work out a little bit. You still got your sports program. We had softball team, we had football team, we had basketball team. We had all that stuff. And then we do that all Monday through Thursday.
Right.
But when Friday and Saturday hit, that Friday, Saturday night, man, I'm telling you.
Party.
It was party. It was party. Everybody liked strip club. That was the first time I got introduced. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Then we had another little town we used to go to, Raleigh, North Carolina. It was about an hour away from Fayetteville. They had all the bars and strips. And I'm gonna tell you a little story about Raleigh. I'm gonna tell you a little story about Riley. It was a Friday night, and they bought a big bottle of Ciroc. I mean, it was the biggest bottle I have ever seen. It was so big they put it in the seatbelt in the car. They had their own seat. They put a seatbelt around it, and we took off from Fayetteville to Raleigh. We were gonna stay the night, and we went up there. Now let me tell you something. How crazy this is, and I can't get in trouble now because I'm out. So I'm done. My years up. They can't do nothing to me. But and he is up too. So we good. We went there, and now I told you about we got with the proteges, right? Mm-hmm. Now, me and this dude, me and him is the protege. The other two guys, they got that big bottle of Ciroc, and they got Red Bull. And it's probably why to this day I don't like drinking Red Bull because it reminds me of Ciroc.
Too much flashback.
Too many flashbacks. Me and this guy we went back to back, cups at the cup at the cup. And I'm telling you now, when we popped the top, this thing was full. Now, we pre-gaming to go out. When we got done pre-gaming, me and him had drunk about half the bottle by ourselves. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna raise your eyebrow. Me and him on the 8 now. They sent us out by ourselves because what the bars they were going in, we couldn't get in because we weren't 21. Now, tell me this, why would you send two guys that you just got towed up, drunk? But we weren't towed up at the time. It didn't hit us all the way yet, but you could see it. You could see it coming. It maybe about an hour or two, it was gonna come all the way. But me and him had a little game plan. We said, and this is how I know that me and him had a good bond because we had a lot of trust. And that's based on a lot of military. We stay on that bond. He said, man, how about this? He said, if I get blacked out drunk, or if you get blacked out drunk, you write your PIN number of your debit card, and I write my PIN number, my debit card. So if we need some money, and you can't tell me, we could get some money, and then we could talk about it in the morning. I said, cool. I mean, we're cool. You know, that we'll do that. Now, we called his cab, and it was so crazy because the cab was 505, and that was my AIT class number, 505. This cab driver stayed with us. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know if you ever rode in a cab or Uber or not, but when they drop you off, they gone. They ain't staying. You know what I mean?
I ain't never been in one before. Neither one.
No, they ain't staying. They leave. But then somehow this guy stayed with us the entire night. Man, we done went to strip club. We done fell asleep in the strip club. Got kicked out the strip club for falling asleep for hours. They come woke us up, kicked us out. We told them to go to another strip club. They said I was crawling to the door. And they were like, no, bro, he can't come in. He too drunk. And then the one instant that I want y'all to know, it was these Jamaican guys. And they said they were about to get in the taxi. And I jumped in the taxi. And they were saying that was their taxi. And they said, I started yelling at them saying, this our taxi. This our stuff. And they said my buddy tried to come help me. And they picked him up and threw him on the cement. They put a gas on his head. And they said I tried to get out of here. As soon as I put my foot on the pavement, I fell straight for face for right on the pavement. But the funny thing about it, the cab driver that we called, he come pick me up and put me in the cab. I never knew that. I remember somebody coming picking me up. But I didn't know it was him until the end. He stayed with us the entire night. Like we was out till 2, 3 in the morning. He stayed with us the entire night. And then I woke up with $300 in my pocket. And I asked my buddy, I said, man, check your bank account. He checked the bank account. He said, man, I don't see $300. No $300 been, come out of my account. So I checked mine. No $300 came out of my account. And to this day, I don't know where the $300 come from.
Hey man, you ain't get nobody.
I don't know.
Nobody did it. Hey,
I couldn't tell you to this day. I never knew where the $300 came from.
Hey, you kissed nobody down a dark alley and told them to put their hands up or something.
Bruh, when I came to, I was puking in the bathtub. I had blacked out for hours. When I come to, this guy was feeding me hot water and ice.
Hot water and ice?
Hot water and ice. And I finally come to because I was blacked out. I was thrown up in the bathtub.
Ugh.
Hey, it was a hell of a night. And that happened every week. Every week. And
like clockwork.
It was like clockwork, man. I mean, military fun, man. It was fun.
Look,
even on the floor, man, it was fun.
How I thought it was, I thought it was like military 24/7. I thought all y'all did was military stuff and workout and stay fit. That's it. I did not know y'all was living a life like that.
It was cool, man. It wasn't that. Like I said, people just get the wrong idea when they hear military. So they see the videos of the drill sergeants or whatever screaming at the soldiers or whatever. Man, that's only for 2 months. After that, they tell you it was all a mind game. And then when you go to your AIT and your unit, man, it's a whole different world. So it's cool to me.
So how come you didn't go to the Navy?
I never even thought about the Navy. To be honest, I never seen the Navy recruiting station when I was down there looking. I only seen the Air Force and the Army. I never seen the Navy. I might just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
Okay. Because I know the reason why I didn't join, obviously because I got a cousin that she was in the Army a couple years ago. Oh my goodness. I think I was in elementary or something whenever she joined. And her experiences, what I was told, I never asked her personally, but from what I was told, it wasn't the best. And so that's what kind of like made me not even want to go join. And then you remember that day in the lunchroom, I was finna go up there and talk to the recruiter with you. But, my girlfriend back then, she told me not to.
Yeah. I bet you wouldn't want to listen to her.
Hey, now looking back on, I wish I would have listened because, being young and dumb, I thought they were going to hand me a gun. I'm going to have to start killing folks. That's what I thought the military was all about until you went through it and how you were telling me basically you gave me the whole rundown, but I wasn't having. I still thought they'll probably put me on the front line or something, send me overseas and start, in some war or something.
Watch too many military videos. And they think that's what it is.
Hey, we play too much COD. Too much
that Call of Duty, man. That ain't nothing. Nothing. It ain't nothing like that, man. It's cool. I recommend anybody who want to go. I mean, just go. It's an experience, man. You get to see the world. You go to different places, and like I said, I went to Fort Sill, I went to Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and I went to Dubai. And I mean, I know I never went to the military. I guarantee you I wouldn't see neither one of them places. So it was fun.
Would you ever go back to any of them places in the future?
Yeah, we want to plan a trip to Dubai one day to go over there. I would like to go because you talking about money. You think people in the United States got money? Man, them guys over there got money. Crazy
Like
money.
we ain't talking about money. You talking about like gold, like money.
They got money. I just put it that way. They got money.
Hey man, hey, how come you ain't write us when you was in the military, man?
You talking about basic training?
Yeah, you ain't write us.
I ain't had y'all address.
Here we go with this again.
I ain't had y'all.
To the people watching, hold on. To the people that's watching, this man done known us for so long. He knew our address. So why would we have to write it to him?
I swear. I told y'all to write me. I told y'all to give me y'all address. Y'all never did.
We didn't know if you didn't got. We didn't know if you done went to war. We thinking they could have went up there and got killed or something. Like we didn't know what's going on.
Oklahoma. Fort Steel, Oklahoma, bro.
Look.
Y'all didn't write me or nothing.
How we gonna write you? You never told us the address or nothing to write you. We say, you and Des rang each other whole time. Me, Ryan Colbert just think, hey, my man just, don't know where he is.
Inbound my wife and answer, hey, what's any address in Oklahoma? We want to write up a little bit.
She said she told you to write us.
I never told me the address.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But hey, at the end of the day, I never forget your first day back. I never forget it was that night. We were down to Covenant House. You remember?
Wow.
My boy, we was outside just chilling. Then when you had came home after I think it was after graduation or something.
Probably after AIT.
I think you gonna be home for like a week and a half or 2 weeks, and you gonna go out somewhere.
It was after my school, my AIT school.
Okay. So we knew you were coming. We just didn't know when we were gonna see you. So we was outside chilling and stuff, just chopping it up. Next thing you know, I don't know who got the message. They said, Ed said he about to pull up now. Mind you, it's at night. Like, dang, cover to pull up on us. We see this man the whole year.
Yeah, right.
Didn't know what to expect. We think he about to pull up in a Mustang. Next thing you know, we just seen somebody, a car just cruising down the road. I said, man, who they do this, man? We know who this was. So next thing you know, pulled up, had all the windows down, beating some Gucci.
Yeah, I was down that Gucci deal.
I said, man, who they do this? Pulled up the park. Hey, my boy Ed got out the car in that Chrysler, boy. I said, dang, my boy home.
Oh man.
You made an appearance then. You made a whole appearance. Beating Gucci, put up in that Chrysler. Hey. But let me ask you this. When you was in the military, how many strip clubs you went to?
Man, I'm gonna tell you a little something about that. Well, I probably went to buy when I was in Oklahoma. I probably went to they didn't have nothing in I was in Lawton. No, yeah, and they had them with a couple there. I went a couple of them. And I'm gonna tell you what I did. This was so crazy. I started a strip club account. I did because I just like the strip club. I just like going. It wasn't out looking at nobody. I just like going. But I wasn't on one. I'm gonna tell you right now, military dudes they love strip clubs for some reason. I don't know why, they just do. But I didn't start doing this till I went to Fayetteville. I try to save the strippers for some reason.
Who you think you is?
I wasn't like I was trying to hit on them like that. I was just like, man, you too ready to work here. What you working at strip club for? And I'm gonna tell you why I stopped. Because this older stripper, I guess she overheard me. She came over to me and she said, baby, she too far gone. I said, well, I just left it alone at that. And I had the strip club account. Like it was like actually on my bank account. Like I named it the strip club account. I did. I had that for a long time.
You had a whole account called strip club account.
Yes.
And the bankers and everybody saw it. I wonder what they were thinking.
Hey, he about to get loose. He about to get turned up. They already knew. They already knew what was going on.
All right, so let me ask you this. What was your experience, your first time going to a strip club? First time ever?
Oh, it was cool and all. I mean, like, it was cool. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I ain't gonna say I did. I enjoyed myself. It was cool. See, I was the type of one, I like to get the merchandise. When they used to have these little, at a certain period during the night, they had these, you got 2 dances for the price of one, but you usually get like shirts and like mouse pads and stuff like that. See, I used to just like to get the shirts. I just wanted the shirt. I didn't give a damn about none of them. I just wanted the shirt. See, in my dorm, in my little bathroom, because we had our own, we was fortunate enough and where we was at to have our own bathroom. We just barracks room. It was almost like a dorm if you was in college.
Right.
But we shared the kitchen and the bathroom. So we had a roommate. He had his own room. I had my own room. See, I had a wall. And on the wall, I had like 4 or 5 secret strip clubs. That was the strip club called Secrets. I had like 4 or 5 shirts, and I had like a mouse pad or whatever. And I never forget, we had barracks inspection one morning. And so I don't know why I didn't take it down. I just left it up there. And they come around, do bad check. My first sergeant and my squad leader, he come in and he looking around. He said, "It's a nice room. You got everything good to go." Then my squad leader, that dude, me and him, when I first got there, I hated him. Like I wanted to fight him every day. Like
why?
He was a dickhead to me. I just didn't like him at first. But then me and him grew cool and all that, so we were good after that. But the first part, I hated that joke. I wanted to fight that dude so bad. But we got cool and we got real cool. But he said, "First, look at it." He looked at it. He kind of said, "Walk. Now don't be going down there spending all your money down there at that strip club." I said, rise that first song. I ain't gonna do it no more. I ain't gonna do it. But I just like the merchandise. I don't know why. I just like going to get the shirts.
You ain't no wings. You wouldn't get no wings though, was it?
Nah, I wasn't getting no wings, no nothing like that. I was just going for the shirts. And then I got to experience some midget wrestling for the first time while I was there. They made everybody see. I would have recorded, but they made everybody put their phone away. You couldn't record, couldn't do nothing, and they had like a midget type thing, and it was pretty cool. But hey,
in the world.
But yeah,
thought that stuff happened on TV. I didn't know that happened in real life.
Yeah, it did. It happened in real life. It was funny, man. It was real cool. I enjoyed that.
Did I tell you about that time when we went to my brother? Well, no, I ain't tell you about. I think I have, but the viewers they don't know. So let me tell them about my first time. So it was the night before my brother was getting married. So I just got home from my girlfriend's house at the time. Mind you, I'm in college, so I just got home. And so everybody was outside. My brother, all his homeboys and stuff. Mind you, they was already going out. I told him I wasn't going because I was just going to watch his son and just stay in for the night. Next thing you know, my daddy said he would watch him. And then they was looking for a designated driver. They were going to call my cousin. I think, mind you, he was like 17. But his mama said, "Nah, he ain't coming out." So they asked me, like, "Hey, can you come out?" I said, "Shoot, might as well." So I went, changed my clothes. I put on a muscle shirt and some cargo shorts and some shoes.
Go
And
to
so
strip club.
see, this was my first time. I didn't know it was you had to dress a certain way. I didn't know.
But yeah, I think you can't wear no muscle shirt to the strip club.
You can't.
Yeah.
So I put on a muscle shirt. Ryan had on a muscle shirt, and Kobe, I think Kobe had on like a white tee and some jeans or something. So my brother, all them got in his Impala, and his homeboys, they got in their cars and stuff like that. And me, Ryan, and Kobe got in Kobe car. And so we went to Walmart, got some beer, and then we shot on down to Mobile. And the first strip club we came to, right? I think it was the candy shop, Candyland, something like that.
Yeah.
And we all got out. We was finna, the bouncer had to check everybody. Then he got to me and Ryan. He said,
Right.
y'all can't come in because y'all got muscle shirts. Can't wear muscle shirts up in here. So
Ryan had a muscle shirt on. What y'all thought that was the bounce?
No, man. Mind you, this was our first time ever. We didn't know it was a dress code. So Otis had a shirt. He gave to Ryan. And then one of Otis' homeboys tried to give me his shirt. Now, mind you, he was in a 4X. At the time, I was like 190. I couldn't fit no 4X.
You should have did like them girls do. They roll it up in the back.
Put a nut.
Oh
man, heck no. So I said, "Nah, man. I just wait on y'all in the car." I went back to Cobra car. I'm just chilling. I'm a little mad because now I'm like, man, they up and up probably having fun. I'm just sitting out here bored, just mad. I'm texting my girlfriend. I said, man, I'm in the car. This is my first time supposed to be going to a strip club. I'm mad. I want to go in there and have fun with the boys too. So next thing you know, probably maybe 20, 25 minutes later, I seen somebody pull at the door. I said, man, that's how these folks getting down here in Mobile? Thinking I'm about to fight. Next thing you know, Kobe got in. He said, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't leave you out here by yourself. I said, no, man, go up in there and have fun. Nah, he sat out there with me. They stayed in there for a good, just an hour. And they came back. They were like, man, that was boring, man. You had to pay like $30 for a dance or something like that. And so everybody got back in the car. Huh?
Usually about 20.
Dang.
I think the $30 is the 2 for 1.
Well, see, didn't know. So everybody got back in the car, and we all started looking up the nearest strip club. And then thing you know, they found the Lions Den.
Oh man!
Hey, to the viewers out there, the Lions Den does not exist in Alabama, Mobile, Alabama. But my goodness, the Lions Den,
wow!
It was some wild times. So we typed it in. It said the Lions Den. So I think it was probably maybe 40 minutes away. So we drove down, pulled up. We thought it wasn't there because it was next to another building, but we saw a little sign or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we pulled up, we all parked, and we tried to go in. It was $20 to get in. And next thing you know, they told me, hey, you can't wear tank tops up in here. So next thing you know, Kobe just remembered. He said he had a polo in the car. And so he went and got it. I put it on, went in, paid my little 20, walked in. The first thing I noticed, it was just cigarette smoke all over the place. I said, man, what in the world?
It's all of them.
Everywhere, man. I didn't know that. So I walked in. So mind you, my young 19, 20-year-old mind didn't know what to expect. I'm just nervous walking through. And I sat on a red couch. Mind you, I did not know what was the couch for. I just went and sat on it. So, and so my brother and all his boys, there was at tables with chairs and stuff, but I was kind of close to him. And next thing you know, I'm just sitting there, just kind of observing, trying to, feel the vibe, what was going on, where I need to be and stuff like that. And so next thing you know, I saw my brother. he pulled one of the strippers to him, and he was whispering in her ear. And mind you, like I'm just sitting there straight, but I saw him out the corner of my eye, and I just seen him point over there with me. Mind you, man, hey, this girl, hey, she was bad now. She was thick and everything. And next thing you know, she started walking over there towards me. Man, I just got nervous. I got nervous, man.
What you nervous for?
Man, I ain't know, man. A stripper coming towards me. I ain't been no strip club. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I ain't had no money on me. I just paid $20. All I had was $20. And so next thing you know, she walked over there. She sat on my lap. She said, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "I'm good. How you doing?" She said, "I'm pretty good." She said, "I heard it was your first time." I said, "Yeah, it is." She said, "Well, don't worry about it."
You said yes, ma'am, did.
No, I ain't say yes, ma'am. I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, it is." I'm a little nervous though. And she said, "Well, don't worry, I'm gonna take good care of you." And next thing you know, she got up. She took her bra off, and she started.
Your eyes lit up, did it?
Huh?
Made them eyes lit up, did it?
Heck yeah!
You must look like you was on cocaine. How wide your eye pop was.
Hey man, hey, it was an experience. She took the bra off. Next thing you know, she puckered her boobs up a little bit and put them all in my face. Now, mind you, I'm still looking at my brother and them at the side of my eye. They just going crazy. Oh, look at Brian, look at Brian.
Hey,
now, mind you,
you told that, did you?
No, I ain't doing that now. Hey, no, I ain't doing that. So, mind you, when she did that, she came in. I was already sitting back. She came in, right? And my nose hit her sternum. And mind you, my head, it didn't hit the wall, but it was just kind of placed. And it hit my nose so hard, I thought my nose broke. Feel like it hit it hard. I thought I was bleeding. I'm sitting there checking my nose as she did and everything. Next thing you know, she started giving me a lap dance and everything. You know, it was pretty fun. Now, that what kind of was the icebreaker for me. That's when I got comfortable then. And then my other cousin over there doing what you doing, having conversations with her. The whole night he was having conversations with that one stripper.
Yeah.
And then, you know, everybody, you know, we had the whole strip club lit. Everybody was over there where we was. And then, like, I think before we left, it was one girl. Her name was Sunny. Hey, Sunny was bad because she had them paw prints going all the way up her thigh and everything. Man, she shut. Huh?
Sound like a stripper named Sunny.
Hey, she shut the whole club down because she got up there. Everybody got off their seat. Everybody. And mind you, right, my brother just gave Kobe some money. I didn't know this. I was told this story maybe a couple months afterwards. So mind you, my brother just gave Kobe some money, said he told him to hold it. And so
you can't tell about holding money on strip club now.
Exactly. So I think he had to go use the bathroom. He said, "Hey, Kobe, hold this." I said, "All right." Next thing you know, before Sonny got up, Cud came over me and Ryan. Next thing you know, I seen Cud just pull out some money out of his pocket. All I seen, he just started doing this. Here you go. Here you go. I said, "Dang, what can we get that money from?" We had no questions though. We said, "All right, cool." So Sonny got on the stage, and that's when everybody in the club got up. And then she started dancing, twerking, sliding down the pole. Everybody throwing one. So shoot, Cuz gave her this money. We start throwing it. We just started throwing all of it. We made it rain. We made it rain. And then my brother afterwards, like I said, he told me the story. He said he came out the bathroom. He saw us with a bunch of money throwing it. He said, "Dang, I didn't know they had money on them." And then he said he went to Kobe's house. "Hey, you still got my money?" I said, "Cuz, we just threw it on the stage."
Oh man. Oh man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I felt like a baller. I don't know. I don't know how much money Kobe gave me, but it was a lot. It was a whole lot. And then after, you know, Sonny done made, the whole stage full of wounds. You could have got a garbage bag how much wounds was up there with her.
Right.
And then after that, Ryan and Kobe tricked the stripper into doing a headstand on a chair for some odd reason. Hey, I think she was on them drugs. It was funny. They really, I just seen Ryan and Kobe doing. They were just laughing at her doing it. I said, man, y'all wrong, cause I ain't gonna. I was sitting there listening. They said all I heard was, "I can do a headstand. Y'all want to see?" And they're like, "Yeah, I bet you can. I bet you can't do it." Next thing you know, she got a chair, did a headstand, started clapping her, her heels together. Yeah. Kobe Ryan just turned the head, started laughing. I said, man, y'all wrong.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff right there.
Hey, that's my first spin, man. To this day, we still talk about that to this day. That was the best experience I ever had.
So them the only two you been to? A strip club.
I want to say yeah. Heck, I went back to Lions Den like freaking 3 or 4 times after that day.
That ain't what we got into with the bounces, is it? Well, that was Nah, I think that was the other one.
Yeah, that was another one we went to. Another one we went to.
Somebody had to whoop some tail that night, man.
It meant by the fight a whole bouncer. Hey, Ryan was scared that night. He could say whatever he want. He was scared. Hey, that joker leg turned into ice. Me and Kobe got up, but we were ready. Hey, we had your back.
I ain't need nobody have my back. Hey, that I was already going off that Heineken. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Speaking of Heineken, give me your top 3 beers.
Who? Top 3 beers? I'm gonna tell you. I think it went by age, to be honest with you. Cause you like want my Mount Rushmore of top 3.
Hey, that answer pretty broad for you, huh? Well, let me ask you this. What's the first beer you ever drunk? Let's start off with that.
First beer I ever drunk was Budweiser.
Dang, your first one was a headbusser?
Budweiser.
Man.
First one.
Who gave you that?
First one. I don't know. I think we had got some in high school one time. Somebody had bought some, or got somebody to buy some, and it was just Budweiser. I mean, we didn't know what flavor, brand we was looking at. We just ate beer.
Y'all just saw y'all see beer, drink beer. That's what y'all mind said.
That was it. See beer, drink beer. But the first alcohol I had was wine, because my mom is a wine drinker. And the funny thing I did when she was at work one day, and I drank some wine. While she was at work. And she came home, I guess she was about to get her glass, and she seen someone missing. And she came at me. And I'm gonna tell you, the funny thing, the crazy thing, I said, Mom, the dog was stressing me out. I told him the dog was stressing me out, Mom. I had to drink me some. I did. Hey, if you don't believe me, you can ask me. I told her, I said, the dog was stressing me out. I had to drink some.
And how old was you?
Shoot, man, I was probably a freshman in high school.
So you were about 13 years old.
I think,
13, 14.
I was 14 in 9th grade.
And said you got stressed out about a dog, so you went in your mama wine cabinet and drunk some.
Yeah. That was the first time I got introduced in I drunk wine. That was my first time drinking. I didn't have a drink, like a drink of liquor or alcohol till I got in the 9th grade. That was the first time I drank some wine. Right there.
All right. So now answer the question.
Okay. I'm not gonna put them in order, but my top 3.
Okay. Top 3 favorite and top 3 worst.
Okay, top 3 favorite. I like Bud Light, Heineken, and Natural Light.
All right.
Well, no, I'm gonna take that back. I like Bud Light. Well, I gotta say Heineken because at one point in time I was a big Heineken drinker, so I can't leave that out. That's all. Then I'm saying, yeah, Bud Light, Heineken, Natural Light. Okay, my least 3. I'm gonna tell you why I like them first 3 in a minute. But my least 3 is I don't like a dark beer, like an import beer. I don't like that. I don't really care for Coors Light. I don't like Busch Light. I don't like Keystone. Coors, Busch, Keystone. I don't like them. I don't like them 3.
Was it from experience or just taste?
Just taste. Man, I could drink anything. Now, don't get me wrong now. Now, we're at a party or something, you got Keystone, I ain't gonna tell you no. I'm gonna drink it.
You gonna get past the taste.
Turn down no bill now. I ain't gonna never turn down a bill from a man that hey, you want to do that? I ain't gonna turn you down, buddy. Give me that, let go. I might not drink it again, but you asked me to drink it, I'm gonna drink it. But I'm not gonna go buy it myself personally about that.
Right.
So, but I started off with Bud Light.
Right.
Start off Bud Light. That was my go-to, Bud Light. And then I got into Heineken. It was a little bit stronger. I got into Heineken a little bit. And then when I got a family, kids and stuff, man, beer a little expensive now. I'm not gonna tell you now, beer a little expensive. But at the time, see, I'm gonna tell you, now people be capping about this Natural Light. When I first started drinking Natural Light, they was like $6 a box, like $6.50 for 15. I was getting 2 boxes for like when taxes hit by $14. That's 30 bills.
That's a come up right there.
That's a come up. They couldn't touch me. I was coming to the thing with 30 bills in my cooler. They just got their little 18 pack. They running out. I'm still drinking. I got 16 more to go. What y'all talking about? And they talking about me, y'all. You drinking them Natural Light. They ain't about nothing. But they drinking the Bud Light, not knowing it's got the same alcohol percentage, 4.3% alcohol. It's the same thing. It's like a great value brand, though. You want to say it. But I'm going to tell you how people be capping, though, because in the last couple of years, this Natural Light went up $10 a box. So they got a $4 increase now on my Natural Light. When they used to be $6, when everybody talking about they weren't drinking. But all of a sudden, they have an increase. Somebody drinking it. And ain't just one person either. It's a lot of people for the increase. So,
boy, that's the alcoholic for you right there, y'all.
I'm just saying,
Dang.
man. I'm just saying. But a good
got
thing,
this down to a T.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little thing. A lot of people don't like Natural Light, and that's a good thing because guess what? You can have it all to yourself.
Right.
All to yourself. See, that's why I drink it. So nobody don't ask me, oh, you drinking that beer? Okay, get the hell on. It's mine. Go drink your own beer. See, if you drink Natural Light, nobody's hand ain't gonna be in your cooler but yours. You might get no ones or twos that come in, but you cool with that. Hey, you get you one, man. I got about 45 bills in here. I ain't paying about $20-something for it.
I feel like that's why people buy that expensive bill, because they don't want to be that one dude that get called out buying cheap bill.
Hey, I don't give a damn. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I don't give a damn. I buy cheap bill, cheap liquor. Every liquor I buy is on the $15. I just bought some liquor the other day. I forgot what the liquor called. I just bought some the other day. It was $8. And that joker, big thing of liquor, clear liquor. I mean big thing. $8. But I usually buy that whiskey, Bird Dog, Kentucky 101. They ain't nothing about $13, $14. I ain't going to buy no Hennessy and all that good stuff. I can tell you what, if you can take my whiskey, I'll drink your whiskey. But you gonna turn down my whiskey, I'm gonna turn down your whiskey. Hell, I drink my own whiskey. I don't need to hang. Look, if I pop bottles with Kentucky 101, what you want to do? I take a Kentucky 101 bottle to the club. What you got? Boy, I'm not about to gonna pay no $60, $70 for that. That's just me though. That's just me. You know, I like to talk alcohol. I like to talk beer, and I'll battle anybody because I got my own opinion. Just like everybody got their own opinion. So, but everybody give me a hard time. But it's all fun though.
You hold your liquor to anybody else's liquor.
Hey, I challenge anybody. You want to get on the stage with me and try me? Let's get it. I try anybody. You want to go shop with me, or you want to go bill for bill with me? I try anybody, and you gonna have a hard time bringing me down because I don't stop.
Hey, they said that cheap stuff is the one that sneak up on you the fastest. That'll mess you up the most.
To people I ain't used to it. I'm used to it now.
They used to that expensive stuff that takes a while to kick in. That cheap stuff take you on the first go.
It'll take you down now. It'll take you down. See, I'm gonna tell you a little something about me. See, people don't understand me. A lot of people like to eat. Oh, I'm gonna go get a little bite to eat this morning. So I'm gonna get ready to drink.
Wait. Tell them tell them your method when it's the day that you drink. Tell them the night before and the 4 day. Give them the rundown.
Okay.
They need to hear this.
Okay, the day before I'm getting ready to I know I'm about to get ready to drink. Maybe have a company over. We about to have a little barbecue. We about to watch a ball game, something like that. So that night before, I probably drink a little water, a little hydrated. But then I'm telling you, I'm gonna eat some. Okay, the next day, I'm not eating nothing. I ain't eating nothing. I might have a sip of water that morning, but after that, it's go time. It's all day long. I'm not drinking water until I'm on my last leg. And if you gotta eat some, you already lost. I already beat you.
Done.
Because I'm not eating. I don't care if it's 100-degree weather outside. I'm not eating. I'm drinking all day long until my wife had to come get me.
Hey, but they don't know about them 3 a.m. trips to the bathroom though.
I'm gonna tell you one little thing about that 3. Hey, fellas, if you got wives out there, my wife left me curled up against the toilet one night. She left me on the floor. I passed out in the bathroom and I woke up. I was still on the floor in the bathroom and she was in the bed asleep. I know I would call her name by 30 minutes now.
Maybe she got sick and tired of it.
Hey, look now, I understand she got sick and tired, but hey, the kid called name, they still come to the kid. Got to come to me too. Maybe I'm just trying to have a good time.
So you on the daggone bathroom floor, wrapped around the toilet, yelling her name.
Never come got me. I know she heard because she was up when I left out the bathroom. I left out the room. So I know she heard me. She left me on the floor. Curled up. I woke up a couple hours later, still in the bathroom. I thought I got kidnapped.
Man, something ain't right with you. Something's not right with you, man.
I'm telling you.
Hey, go.
I had some experience with alcohol, man.
Let me tell the viewers this story. You remember 4th of July at your house?
Whoo! Hey, you better tell it right too. I'm gonna let you tell yours. Now I know you don't remember what happened afterwards. I'm gonna tell mine then.
So all right. So it was a 4th of July. Ant was throwing at his house, right? So he bought fireworks, we were grilling and stuff. Having a good little old time. So mind you, what you were drinking, Natty Daddies?
Out to the people out there that does not drink Natural Light. if you drink Bud Light, they got a Bud Light Platinum. Natural Light has Natty Daddies. It's like the platinum of Natural Light. So there you go.
Mind y'all,
That's what I was drinking, Natty Daddies.
I have a brother that's a real deal drinker, but I've never seen somebody like this dude who tampers with almost every beer I've never heard of. I've never heard of Natty Daddies until he started drinking them.
Right.
So it's in a dark black can with blue writing on it.
Yep, black and blue.
All right, so that he was just throwing them back to back. And I think your daughter was on the trampoline, the youngest one, she couldn't get off. And so you about to go. I said, hey, Aunt, I bet you want to jump off the porch and do it. So one thing about this friend group, folks need to realize, we challenge each other all the time. Right. We always dare each other to do something. And you know, we ain't no punk, so we gonna do it. But me, I don't drink, though. They dare me all the time to drink. I don't do it.
Oh, I got a story for y'all. Don't worry.
So you know, I said, hey, I bet you want to jump off the porch. He said, bet I won't. Next thing you know, that joker jumped off his back porch, rolled on the ground, and went to the trampoline, got her down, looked at me, started laughing. Hey. And so, okay. So mind you, right? I don't know how many beers he drunk that morning already. He wakes up drinking beer. So I don't know how many deep he's already in. So mind you, a couple minutes afterwards, he started walking a little bit slower. I said, hey, what's wrong with Ed over there? So mind you, when he jumped off the porch, all that alcohol and beer done shook in him. So he over there just kind of just grunting, moaning a little bit. He said, cause I don't know, I don't feel good. So he didn't want to show that he had to throw up. He tried to keep that poker face for a while. Oh, so next thing, like I said, mind you, we were around the back. We in the back, everybody having a good time. Aunt snuck off to the front to around the front of the house. I'm like, what my boy Aunt, and I don't see him no more. I just heard something. I walked around the side of his house. I just heard it just sounded like some growling or something. I'm like, the heck? What that note? Like a grizzly bear or something in the front yard? Like, I just heard a dog, like a deep, low growl. Oh. It'll start and stop. Start and stop. I walked around the end of the house. You bent over just throwing your guts up. I'm just
gotta get them demons out. Them demons. You gotta get them demons out you, man.
They're throwing his guts up. Man, that crowd was so funny. Hey, it is what it is. Hey,
it is what it is. But hey, since everybody talking about think this man don't drink, I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about what happened a good little minute ago. I was getting ready to go back to the military. I was on leave. And I asked this man, I said, hey man, just drink with me one time before I go. I think about two. No, I think I was leaving the next day, one.
Probably like the day after. Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, about 2 days. So I was like, man, just drink with me one time. Because it was a weekend. And y'all go to college. Y'all was in college then.
Yep, mind you, while you was before you was, I think you was, I don't know if you was in AIT or whatever, but you kept asking me to drink with you before you go off.
Nah, I was at my unit at this point in time. Okay. I was in a couple of years by this time. We was in. So it's about 2 years by this time.
So mind y'all, he was already talking me up, asking me, come on, man, you got to drink one time before I go. Because you finna get ready to go overseas or go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? I'm doing this for Aunt. And I'd agreed. All right, now go.
All right. So like I tell everybody, I don't buy expensive liquor. So I had some maple syrup bird dog whiskey. Now, I mix my stuff with Coke and type of drink I like. This man asked for orange juice. Hey, no question there. I never asked a man what he want to chase his liquor with. I don't care. I don't care what you mix it with, as long as you're drinking with it.
Man, I can't stand the alcohol taste.
Hey, I went and got him some orange juice. We just drinking. He oh, that's good. That's good. drink some more then. Let's go. He got turned up. We about done with that bottle. Then his brother had to save him, like, hey man, he need to stop. So we stopped. So now I'm gonna tell you, everybody else was a little tipsy. And then this man just got belligerent out of his mind. He just got crazy. Like he got drunk. So everybody sobered up. I mean, sobered up in like 5 seconds too. Like we never seen this man drunk before. So like, okay, we gotta take him home. So his brother gets in his car. He gets in my car, and my wife driving. We going to Grove Hill, and we stop at a stop sign. Now I done got the sunroof open in the car. He got his head out the sunroof, and then he goes, "Somebody's in my car. Somebody stole my car." He gets out the car in the middle of the road, runs to his car, which his brother's driving at the time. He didn't say nothing to him. He just looked, runs back to the car and say, "Oh, that's just my brother." Gets back in the car. All right, cool. We head on down. Now, mind you, when we make it, they stay on the dirt road. And the dirt road maybe about half a mile to a mile to their house. He said, "Stop right here. End of the dirt road." Say, "I want to jog home." Hey, no questions asked. I don't try to do nothing when you drunk. You want to do something, do it. I let him out. I just turned the high beams on. It was almost like a rocket movie. I was behind him, and he was running in front of the car, running all the way down the dirt road. He makes it. Then he goes, "Hey man, my dad's up. What we gonna do?" So he asked, "Can he go through the window?" And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even know the window open or not." So you got the other brother, Ryan. He didn't got mad. He talking about, "Man, you need to sober up, daddy in the house and this and this and that." All right, well, fast forward, we finally get him in the house. We pull off. I mean, pull out maybe 3 minutes later. This man called me and said, "Hey, you think if I eat a ham sandwich, I'll feel better?" In my mind, I was like, "Yeah, just eat some, cause I knew what was about to happen. I just didn't want to have it in front of me." So I left, and then I don't know what you did the next morning. Cause I know I probably was bad. I can guarantee you it was bad.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember.
Hey, that cheap liquor. Hey, he ain't drunk with me since. And that's been about 10 years ago.
Hey, that's why I don't drink with y'all boys. I don't drink with you. I don't drink with my oldest. I don't do it. Especially oldest. Especially him. He your first time drinking, he gonna make sure is one to remember. And that's why I don't do it with him ever.
Hey, we still got competition we gotta do.
Oh my goodness. There's gonna be one for the Hey, for the views, we gonna make a video out of this one. We gotta post this one because this man is today. We may have to, because Ann is alcoholic. My brother oldest is alcoholic. So we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Everybody, I'm a weekend alcoholic. Through the week, I'm good.
You don't have a beer. So through the week, you don't drink a beer too.
Yeah, I have a beer too, but I mean, I don't go overboard. You know, I might have 1 or 2. I never go overboard. Not through the week. But on weekends, better watch out. Fair game.
Fair game
for me.
Hey man, why you want to go to college before the military? If the military didn't happen, you would have went to college.
See, I don't know, because I was a good student. Don't get me wrong, I was a good student. But like when 11th and 12th grade hit, it just like I knew then I was done with school. Like if it just I was like I wasn't no problem child. Like I was a good student. No, I made pretty good grades and all that. But I just knew that the school wasn't for me, and then I was a pretty decent baseball player. Then I knew like my 12th grade year, I was like, man, I kind of fell out of love with the game a little bit, and I was just like, man, I just need something different because I didn't want to go to community college. There ain't nothing wrong with community college, but I just didn't want to go to school. Like I didn't want to go to school. Like that wasn't happening. So I had to figure out something that I wanted to do. And I can tell you like this, I just don't know what my path would have been if I didn't go to the military. I don't know because I know I won't be successful as I am now if I didn't go. Just put it that way. So,
Hey, college, all right. I mean, my
now what
college
you
is
think the difference between? Okay, you heard my military experience. Okay, was college like that?
yeah, basically. Because like I said, I went to junior college. I went to school Monday through Thursday. You
Right,
know, you had your classes. You sometimes you just get all your classes done in the morning, or like from like 7, 8 to like 2 or 3 or whatever. But
right.
after that, you can stay on campus or you just fool around. It is what it is. But on weekends, hey, at the time, when they say you real deal meet people that you have never met before, now mind you, I went to the local community college. I'm thinking like, man, it's just gonna be the same folks I done seen already up there. Mind you, I didn't know. I seen people from Sweetwater I ain't never seen before, Linden, Dixon Mill, Pine Hill, Marengo, uh, McIntosh, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never heard of Fruitdale before. A place called Fruitdale. It was a
Right.
couple people from down there. So I'm like, dang, like, even though this little college is in a small town, you get some people from everywhere. Had some people come from Mobile that come down here.
All the way to Thomasville?
Yeah. So it's
God dang.
crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I can say, yeah. But the military, I guess it's up a notch. It's up a notch. But it's kind of the same, but it's up a notch. But it was fun. It was
Well,
fun, you
I
know.
just think it was up night because y'all didn't have that to do in Thomasville. That wasn't that
Yeah.
like
If it was
night.
a
Yeah,
4 year, and it actually like it was like a city
yeah,
in like a 4 year in the city, yeah,
yeah.
it would have been, hey, it would have been wild. It
Right.
would have been wild. Man, it was fun, man. Almost got to some fights though. My boy, hey, shout out to my boy Jordan. So he was talking to this girl, right? Now, mind you, Jordan, he hung around a lot of black folks. So he told us this dude tried to fight him over a girl. And when he told us, now mind you, at the time, Jordan, our boy, he's the skinny white dude, but he was cool, real cool. So mind you, he just we was in the ACES Center. See, the ACES Center is where you go do your studying, do your tutoring and stuff like that. You might as well say when we went to ACES Center, we just thought that was like just the bull crap around. We talking loud, we getting kicked out all the time and stuff like that. So mind you, we was in the ACES Center just chilling, sitting on the tables and stuff. And Jordan came up in there. He said, "Hey man, this dude trying to fight me, man, because I was talking to his girl." I said, "Man, we about to let that happen?" So it was me, Ryan, a couple of our friends, you know. We said, "No, we about to let the crap happen." So we told him what time to meet us in the front of the school.
Y'all about to jump the dude.
Yeah. No, hold on. We weren't gonna jump him. We said he
Oh, it's
told Jordan told him to bring his crew because he bringing his crew as well.
what? Y'all think y'all WWE wrestling? I go tag team each other.
Yeah.
No.
So mind you, because we told him we're gonna do this after school. And I think it was like around 5 o'clock. So mind you, we stayed up there till 5 o'clock. We got done with class until like maybe like 2. So we just sitting there like amped up, like ready to go. So we said, hey, bro, meet us in the middle of the parking lot in front of the school at 5 o'clock. We about to settle this. So next thing you know, that time came. Jordan, me, and the boys, we walked up to the front of the school. We were waiting. And next thing you know, old boy had texted her. He said, hey, man, I ain't finna come up there and do all this stuff. Just start texting my girl. So that was the end of that.
Hey, first of all, y'all should have asked him why he texted his main girlfriend. One.
Hey.
If somebody takes your girl, you been ready to pop out too.
But I want to say at the time he didn't know that she was talking to somebody.
Oh, she didn't tell him.
She didn't tell him.
Oh, okay.
So when old boy found out, I think that's when she told him some dude just kept texting and won't leave her alone. But whole time you was entertaining it, you know?
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
So yeah, we're about to handle that.
Y'all like some high school, man. Y'all from that high school stuff to college, man.
Man, let me tell you another college story, man. I don't think I ever told you this one. So it was a chick, right? And so I ain't gonna say her name, but it was this chick. She was in the nursing program. I would hang out with her and her friend, but I was trying to get with her though. And so I would hang out with her and her friends all the time. And but her friend would try to help me get on with it and stuff like that, you know, be giving me some pointers and stuff. And I didn't know it was her and another girl that was beefing with each other. I didn't know till the day of when all this stuff happened. So mind you, right, we was walking out the library and the girl that I was trying to talk to, she wasn't beefing with the girl. I told that wrong. It was her friend that was beefing with the other girl. So we were coming out the library, and next thing you know, one girl was over there with her group of dudes. You know, they were being messy and stuff. And it was me, the girl I'm trying to get with, and her friend. And next thing you know, it was the dude. He was just going back and forth, telling what the other person was saying. Instigating like crazy. And next thing you know, he was finna come back to us. Now, mind you, I'm just sitting there like, man, I can't believe this is happening. I'm just thinking the whole thing just finna water down and they finna happen. Next thing you know, the dude stopped in the middle. He said, man, I ain't finna go back. Like he said this loud. He said, man, I ain't finna keep going back and forth. Y'all gonna have to say it to yourselves. So that whole people from that side got up and came to the middle, and all three of us came and went in the middle. I don't know what's about to go down. So next thing you know, both the girl got in each other's face and stuff like that. They were finna fight. And so I got in between. I grabbed her friend. I grabbed her. I said, man, don't be doing that, man. You in the nursing program. You don't need to be fighting and stuff like that. You working too hard and stuff, man. And so she was like, all right. I said, walk with me, talk with me. Let cool her down. Let's cool down. So she would amp up, you know. No, this was her friend that was doing this. Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to calm her down. And the girl I was trying to talk to, she was there too. But I was just trying to calm the whole situation down because it wasn't worth it. And she was, you know, she was just mad, cussing and stuff. I said, yeah, you know, let it out. Just calm down and stuff like that. And she calmed down. And so her friend, you know, she got her car and she left. And so the girl that I was trying to talk to, you know, we were talking. I said, man, that crap was crazy. And so I was walking her to her car, you know, hugged her. She left. And then next thing you know, like an hour later, I'm walking through the hall. And next thing you know, one of my homeboys had told me, I literally out of nowhere. He said, hey, man, I didn't know you had two girls fighting over you today. I said, man, what? I said, dude, where you getting this from? He said, yeah, they said a little while ago you had two girls fighting over you. I said, that's a lie. I broke up a fight. I ain't had no two girls fighting on me. What you talking about? So mind you, it's a dude. I ain't gonna say his name, but I'll tell you, you know, later his name. But he went around, not the dude that was instigating, it was somebody else. Yeah. Spread a rumor that was a lie. Now he was there. He saw the whole thing, but he just twisted the whole thing up. Yeah. So mind you, he done told all these folks, that I had 2 girls fighting over me. And next thing you know, this man had a group of girls mad at me for no reason. I had no knowledge of this. And then the next day, I came to school.
Found out.
Huh?
Your girlfriend found out.
So the next day, you know, I came to school. I think I had like a 2:30 class. Came to school. My homeboys was in the hallway. And, you know, I went over there. I was like, what's up, y'all? What's up? He said, hey, man, it's some girls that's trying to fight you. They said they're going to go kill your car.
Oh, man.
Nah, I don't hit women. I promise you I don't. I would never put my hand on a woman. But that day, I lost a couple screws that day.
I ain't know about this now.
Yeah, look, I thought I told you, but apparently I didn't. So, yeah, he was like, yeah, man, them girls said they were going to kill your car and everything. So I lost a couple screws. So at first I'm like, man, like I ain't finna let them do that and stuff like that. At first I was going to go to my car and wait till they got there and fight all of them. But I said...
Oh, man.
But I said, Brian, don't do that. I said, don't do that. Go to class. Go to class, get your education. So, no lie, and I really did say, I was standing in the hall and I was debating, like I was heated. I said, I'm about to beat a girl today. I don't care. I'm about to go to my car. And I was going to beat every last one of them if they scored my car. But you know what? I said, you know what? Like I said, I don't touch women. I don't do none of that stuff. But don't do nothing to my car now, because I ain't do nothing to y'all. So right. I said, you know what? Don't do that. Go to class. I went to class. I said, if something happened to my car while I'm in class, that's when I'm going to lose my mind. Right. So I was in class hoping and praying they did something to my car, because I know who these group of girls were. I knew who they were. Minus one. I wasn't going to do something to one because she was my homegirl. So not her. She wasn't. She ended up telling me her side. So that's when, okay. She I threw her out the picture. Didn't have nothing to do with her. But the rest of them, yeah. And so I was in class just hoping and praying that these girls did something to my car. Because I could not wait to get out of class. I power walked to my car hoping it was something happened to my car. I got there, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I think the good Lord made sure nothing happened, because that was the day you gonna get a phone call from Ryan. I promise you probably would have.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what year was this?
It was my freshman year of college, 2013. 2013.
Okay. God,
I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of things happening on that little college, that little junior college. I'm telling you.
Nah, man, right there with y'all, man.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
We would have been doing some crazy stuff.
I think I had to go though, man. I had to go. I was too wild, man. I knew I was gonna do something crazy. I had to go. I had to get out of here.
Dude, you could have came play baseball. Hey, we probably with them on my Rover with you.
Nah, man, it was just, you know how you gotta have that. You gotta just go, just take that leap. I think I just had to take that leap. Once I did, I think it was beneficial. I look back on it now, and I ask myself why, and I see why now. You know, I didn't see why then, but I see why now, and it helped me a whole lot.
Hey, your first day there, you didn't cry, did it?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you, first day, when because this little thing what they used to say up in Oklahoma, you didn't go to base training right away. You went to reception,
right?
And when I was sitting in the bed that night, man, I said, "What the fuck did I do?" I did. I said, man, what the hell was I thinking? I'm in that joker, man. And now we ain't even in basic training now. Now it takes you about 5 days to get the basic training because you gotta go through all your paperwork. You gotta get your uniform, you gotta get your boots, they gonna shave your head bald, all that good stuff. And then that last day before y'all go, they wake you up by 2, 3 in the morning, make you take your rucksack, all that, and put out in a big field. They make you stay up all day. And then drill sergeant come from they used to call it across the track. Don't that just sound intimidating? Across the track.
Yep.
Across the track. So the big day come for across the track. We wake up about 2, like I said, about 2 in the morning, y'all go out to the big field. The drill sergeant come get you. And I never forget when we got on that bus, I was sitting about middle ways. And this dude, he was in the he had joined, but he was gonna be in the National Guard. And me and the dude pretty tight. And I went to base training with 13 Foxes. Everybody, it was like I was 14 Echo, and I went to base training with 13 Foxes. I think it was only like 2 or 3 Echoes in our little thing, but the rest of them were Foxes. And this dude, he looked at me, he said, man, right before we got out the bus, he said, you ready? I said, let's get it. Not knowing we were gonna be in the same platoon for the 9 weeks. He didn't know me, I didn't know him. We just locked eyes right before we got out that bus. He said, man, you ready? I said, hey, let's get it. So he said, let's get it. And I'm just pound us out that bus. Well, they talking about that was that what they call shark attack. And, but anyway, because look, I'm not a serious person, so I used to get in trouble a lot because I always
laugh, giggling, and cheesing, huh?
Yeah, see, it happened all the way through high school. Like I never could take nobody serious. In a serious situation, I better not be around because I'm gonna laugh. And they used to be yelling. They make you do push them out. I'm just laughing. I got in trouble for my mouth being open. Like I think I was like allergies or something, and I couldn't breathe through my nose, so I just had my mouth open. And she had told me to close my mouth. The drill sergeant told me to close my mouth one time, and I did, but it just slid back open. I didn't know.
It's a natural reaction.
It's a natural reaction. But this other drill sergeant lady come around. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the ladies are the meanest drill sergeant. They are mean. They are very mean. They hardcore. But this another lady come around, drill sergeant come around, she said, "Private, close your mouth." And then the one that told me to close my mouth overheard it. She swung back around. I told him to close his mouth already. Oh, it fucked me, drill sergeant. This drill sergeant. Oh, what you want to say? You want to say something, private? And then, like, like, if you do that, you know the person you can't look at if something happens. Like, you try not to look at that person. And I seen one of my homeboys, I just got in my eye. All it takes is that little giggle tight, and he did that. It was over. Everybody get the fuck out of the cafeteria, out the defect. Everybody. I got everybody kicked out the defect. Yeah.
Just like that video I saw. I think it was like a year ago. You probably saw the video. I probably sent it to you before. I guess it was a room full of military people, and the drill sergeant said he caught one of them doing a dance, and he made him do his dance in front of everybody.
Oh, they would embarrass you. Hey, they would embarrass you.
He said, "Get up and do your dance." And he started doing it. Man, everybody had to look straight. Because, man, if you were that person, like, mind you, they had, like, I think it was around COVID, they had, like, the little mask on. But I guarantee you, it was probably so many grins up under that mask.
Let me tell you something. Man, I'm gonna tell you something about base training, man. And I don't know how base training is now, but when I went, it was pretty strict. And we had this dude named House. I think he's still in now, but he was a 14 Echo. So like I said, it was only 2, 3 of us. It was Echo in that whole platoon. And it's this guy that used to mess with him. He messed with this dude. He messed with House for like 8 weeks. And the 9th week when we were about to graduate, it was the day before graduation. That night, I didn't know what was going on. All I know, House found some rope. Where he get the rope from, I don't know. Because I ain't seen no rope in 8 weeks. 9 weeks, I ain't seen no rope. He waited till this dude went to sleep. He crawled under his bed and he just threw the rope around him. And I mean, he tied him down while he was asleep. The dude never woke up. He didn't wake up till the next morning. And we woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning. When the drill sergeant came in and everybody jumped up, Eddie, and the light came on, this dude tried to jump up, and it was like a movie. He had from his shoulders all the way down to his leg, wrapped around the bed, tied up. He couldn't do nothing. Because the dude been messing with House the whole time, just like been picking, just picking. And this built up anticipation that this house made for this man in that 9th week. I mean, that may have been the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. And this dude couldn't get, he was tied to the bed. And that drill sergeant came in and seen that. And he laughed at it. But once he got him untied, he talking about a smoke session. We got the dog shit smoked out of that day. It was about right day before graduation too. It was horrible. It was horrible, but it was cool though. I ain't got no regrets though. You know.
Let me tell you this. So I was on Twitter, and no, it was a screenshot I seen on Facebook.
Right.
And it said Antonio Brown was reporting sports, like Adam Schefter and stuff like that. That's what he was doing. And he would put hashtag CTESPN. I said, man, what? I'm like, what? So I hopped on Twitter and I went to AB Twitter page. And he's just reporting stuff, and he's just putting the hashtag CTESPN.
Where's he getting this stuff from?
Huh?
Where is he getting this stuff from? He reposting it from like when Adam Schefter and that posted, he'll just get it and put his own.
He'll get it and put his own little thing on it.
Oh, God.
So mind you, I'm like, I was on his Twitter, and I seen he shared a page, and then I'm like, what is this page? And I clicked on it. Guess what's the name of this page?
What's it?
CTESPN Network.
Oh, man. Hey, they need to get Antonio Brown help, man. This dude was crazy, man.
And the only reason how I discovered it was a Stephon Diggs trade. And people kept saying he was the first one to report that. Mind you, and then that's when I kind of started doing my research and found that the man got 75,000 followers on that page.
Right.
That ain't even the funny part. The funny part is right before like the CTESPN network, it's a picture. He has a picture of a brain.
What? Man.
And all it is, he reports sports. Like he reported the Bronny, him transferring, everything. It is so funny. It is so funny.
And Antonio Brown need help, man. They need to get this dude out. This dude need help. Like what other man owned it? He owned like a arena league, and he wanted to play in it, so nobody wouldn't cut him.
Man, I heard it was so many horror stories that they said Buddy wasn't paying people, all kind of stuff. It was wild. So what you think about Stephon Diggs getting traded to the Texans?
Man, I'm telling you, Texans making some moves. And I think a lot of people counted DeMeco Ryans out because he was a defensive coach. And they're like, oh, he's too young. He's all about defense. He's not going to be able to put a successful team together on the offensive side. You knew the defense was going to be all right, but you didn't know nothing about the offense. They go out and get some good coordinators. They mold C.J. Stroud, and C.J. Stroud has a great rookie season.
Amazing.
Now you go out and get him a good top, I'd say top 10 wide receiver in the NFL right now, and then you go get him a top 10 running back in the NFL. Man, the Texans about to be a fourth, man. I didn't want to play them last year. I don't want to play them this year. I'm telling you, because C.J. Stroud just gonna get better. Because everybody had this whole thing with Ohio State quarterbacks don't pan out, this, and that. But I can tell you this: the Texans is the only team I've seen that took an Ohio State quarterback and put him in the system to be successful.
That's what makes and breaks quarterbacks coming out now. They're constantly putting them in a system. Just like, okay, prime example, Malik Willis. Yep. The reason why he is a bust is because he's in a pro-style offense.
Right.
I guarantee you, if a team like Baltimore, the Chiefs, any spread air raid offense, he'll be successful. Yeah. Why would you put him in a pro-style? He never took any snaps on the center at Liberty.
Never.
I don't understand why they do that. But
I think it's the old way. I think we're gonna have to get these old coaches out of the NFL. Like these coaches have been around the NFL for 30 and 40 years, just don't want to change. They're like, oh, you gotta adjust to us. But why you drafting me? You drafted me because what I did here, what the offense I was in. Why did you draft me if you wanted to change me? So but they you know what they do? They compare them to like just say a quarterback. They compare it like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. Okay,
and that's the problem.
Was running pro style offenses in college. They didn't run. They weren't running a spread. They was in pro style. So when they went to the NFL, it was no difference. Exactly. But now these teams running 5 wide, 4 wide, 3 wide, 1 tight end, one single back. Man, they're wide open and they don't have play calls. It's numbers or colors. But okay, then you get to the NFL. I want trips Y Z X banana split Z go. What the hell is that?
They don't know
what that is, and it's just foreign language to them. So I think that's one of the reasons they're not successful.
Yep, I feel like that Stephon Diggs trade. It's a blessing in disguise for him because if it was any other organization, that trade wouldn't have happened like that. How you go from one contender to another like that? So I feel like.
How you think that affects Buffalo though, or not even Buffalo? How do you think that affects Josh Allen?
It's gonna affect them. It's gonna affect them. It may not be bad, but it's gonna affect him in some type of way because now he really don't have a true number one. I think they have Curtis.
He got Gage.
No, Gabe ain't that number. He with the Jaguars.
Oh man, well yeah, you're right, man.
So I think they have Curtis. You know that jacked up wide receiver from the Falcons that they were posting all training camp? Dude with Jack. Sure. I can't think of his name, but he's on it. He got like long hair, black dude. But he's
It ain't Cordell, is it? He wore 84?
He wore number 18 with the Falcons.
Oh. I don't know.
Now, Cordell, he's with the Steelers now.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Curtis or whatever his name, he came from Washington.
Oh, Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, he's with them now, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
So, trust me, he's not Stephon Diggs, but he's good enough for now.
Yeah.
I think what they're probably going to do, they're going to get the number one receiver in the draft this year. So, he's going to take a dip in numbers. And I feel like the reason why it's going to show a little bit because they're going to ask Allen to do too much. He was already doing too much as it is already. Because a lot of them games they lost is because he was doing too much. I think it was the first game of the season, Buddy threw like 4 picks in the first game and almost lost him the game.
Turnovers was killing him. They played him the whole year though, for real.
Mm-hmm. So now since they don't have Stephon, it's gonna put more of a load on Josh Allen. So it's gonna show him. But since the Texans reconstructed his contract, so now this is gonna be his only year.
Yeah.
Just go put out your best film. Put out your best film and go.
I think he's trying to get the Dallas with his brother. That's who I thought he was gonna go. That's who I thought was gonna trade for him. Because it was talks at one more time that he was gonna go to Dallas. But I didn't see this coming.
Yeah. In a perfect world, he would have went there, but Jerry and them don't have the money. If they don't have the money, and plus they about to get that money to CD.
Okay. Hey, what about this though? I seen this the other day. Maybe yesterday. Okay, everybody knows LeVar Ball, right?
Right.
You know, everybody knows his sons, LaMelo, and what's the other guy? Lonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now they've been hurt a little bit, and he said they've been hurt because they stopped following me, my lead. Okay, now let me ask this. Okay, when you say following my lead, okay, he's talking about almost like as a trainer, as a dad. Is there a certain place, a certain time that you almost gotta like? Is do you think LeVar trying to live his dream through his children while he keep commenting on stuff?
Yes, that's it. You don't have to be. You can common sense just tell you that's what he's doing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you can't hate on him for it because at least he's doing it the right way. But sometimes he can be overboard with it. But without him, I don't think his sons will be in the NBA right now. Lonzo wouldn't be a first-round pick. I'm just going to be honest. Lonzo would have not been in the first round at all without his daddy talking him up.
But he was pretty darn good though in college.
He was good, but he ain't number 3 good.
Yeah, he ain't number 3 good. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, he ain't that. Yeah.
So, I mean, because a lot of people knock him for it, but at the end of the day, wouldn't you want to do that for your child?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so wouldn't you want your daughters to be successful in softball, even if it means pushing them through even though you may have had, MLB dreams, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you want them to be successful as possible. So no matter what, you're going to oversee everything.
Right.
Because you want them to focus on the sport much as possible. Mm-hmm. You take care of everything else. So you're going to advertise them as much as possible, whether it's in a good light or a bad light. Because at the end of the day, good or bad, it's going to push them up and up. Because not in today's world, if you keep pushing both narratives, it's just going to raise them up even more. Because look at Caleb Williams. Look at all the crazy stuff he said. A team that drafts him, he want ownership of the team. Still considered the number 1 pick after all that. So, Like you just can't hate on him for wanting to do that. You just can't hate on him because if it wasn't for him, his kids would have not even be considered NBA prospects. Well, they would have, but they wouldn't have been drafted as high because the decision that he did with Melo to take him overseas, everybody thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
But he's going to do what young kids are already doing over there. Playing with pros at a younger age.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He got them some money. He did that before the NIL. That was the basically he was the NIL. He was getting the Melo money.
He is what everybody's doing now. He started it first.
Yeah. Yes.
Basically, I think you explained that real good. So that's what it is. I mean, that's what we're gonna see more of him now that we in the NIL era. We're about to see a lot more parents be more hands-on to get their kids a bag. But can you blame them? Can you blame them?
Most definitely.
So
do you think kids are entitled to give back if they make it there? Do you think it's basically, I ain't gonna say a requirement, but do you think they almost feel that guilt that they need to give back to their family if they make it to the pro?
Yeah, every kid got that because the sacrifices that the parents do. Some of them sacrifice money from their job to take their kids to camps, sacrifice savings, like money in their savings to pull out to give their kids the best trainer. It's an investment in them for the long term. So, yeah, a lot of them probably carry that burden with them. If they make it, they feel the need to do it.
Right.
Good or bad, they just feel the need to. But can you blame them? I mean, shoot. Imagine somebody like me and you trying to go pro. Our fathers working, in the industries like mill industries in the woods. Mm-hmm. So if they miss a day of work, that's going to affect them big time.
Yeah.
So when you want to kind of like give them money when you actually make it from all the sacrifices they did, losing sleep, losing days of work, that's going to hurt them. So they're making sacrifices. That's how it is.
Most definitely.
What you think Bronny gonna actually go to the NBA? Gonna go through with it?
I don't think he's going to the NBA. Bron said he got 1-2 more years left in him. So that means Bronny can come back to college, give him a good season with the right team where he's the guy. I think he messed up by going to USC, trying to hang with them top prospects when they try to put them that super team of top prospects together, knowing it wasn't enough basketballs to go around. So and then he had that problem to start the season. Thank God that he was actually able to play this season. That was a blessing for him and his family and his fans. But now that he's back on all this, I think he need to go to a team where he's the guy. That the ball moves through him. He's the top prospect. But he don't need to go join up with nobody. He can go to any team, but he needs to be the guy. Because I guarantee that's what the NBA wants to see. See him take a team that you don't think that's going to do very good and put them over the hump. They just want to see that. So I think he's just going to the NBA to test. The summer camps to test the waters. I don't think he's coming out. I think he's going back. He's going to go to college one more year, and he's going to leave. And I think he'll be all right.
If Duke head coach was still coaching there, that's the team he would have went to because LeBron loved that coach.
Oh, yes. He coached him on the USA team.
Mm-hmm. So in the perfect world, that's what LeBron's son's going. But
they talking about Ohio State, right there back towards Cleveland way. They say Ohio State. That's what they're saying now, Ohio State. Who knows? It could be
I doubt it. He's going to go to a well-known program where it's talent, but like you said, he's the guy. Because they got to push a narrative. They want him to be the guy. He needs to be ball dominant because, with that last name James, you already come with expectations no matter what. So he's being forced to be that. So he might as well go somewhere to do it. He could average at least 10 points, and he's a first round pick regardless. Averaging 2 points a game ain't gonna cut it.
Well, think about it. Kyrie Irving played less than 10 games his freshman year and still went number one, still in the first pick in the draft because of what he did in high school.
Devin Booker too. Devin Booker was a backup. He was coming off the bench at Kentucky.
Right. So you see the potential. The scouts see the potential, they're gonna draft. He's not number one. No, not even close. He ain't close to me number one. But that's why I say, but if you go to that summer camp, he show out and do what he do. But you gotta think about it. Either way it goes, he's gonna get drafted. He's not regardless. Drafted because LeBron did the perfect. He did the perfect setup for him. If you draft my son, I want to play with my son. So a team knows, even at a 40-some-year-old LeBron, a team knows he still can help that team get over the hump. So they're saying, okay, if I draft Bronny gonna come play for me. So I got both of them. I might cut Bronny out the Bron League, but I got him for that year though.
It's always the potential of LeBron helping you win a championship. You got somebody with a high IQ, and he's also with his son. So if he do plan on retiring from the franchise that got him, you got his son, the younger LeBron, who has potential to be him as well.
I think Cleveland should get him. It'll be a perfect ending. A perfect ending and a perfect beginning.
A new era of a James.
Exactly. LeBron goes back to Cleveland, plays another year, retires, and you got the next wave of the James man in Cleveland.
That would be pretty. Hey, that'll be a good story.
That'll be perfect story. That'll be the perfect story. That book right there will sell 1 billion copies.
Hey, yeah.
If I want to write a book out there, there'll be a 30 for 30 out there.
You want to know it.
So
we got a few more minutes. Anything else you want to say? Get something off your chest before we get up out of here?
I think any young kid out there looking to go to military or college, I think y'all really need to sit down and have a talk with yourselves and with your parents and with other people. Don't just go out the narrative of anything. Know what's best for you. Because don't listen to what other people say. Get the facts. Get the facts out there. Because you never know. You might like one better than the other. You just don't know. Sometimes you got to take that leap of faith and go on out there and do your thing. And that's what, go down your right path. That's what I did. And then this man went to college. So he went down his path. And I went down my path. But at the end of the day, made us who we is today. We don't know what we would have been if we went down some other path. So everybody just need to think a little bit and write your goals down and get successful. It ain't that hard.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
But in the instance, like I said, we still got some workout groups. We got workout groups out there, No Limit Ambition. Go check him out, my boy. He be in the gym doing his thing. Go check us out, our riding group 251 Extreme Riders. We on TikTok. We on YouTube. And like I said, this month of April, we're going to start riding and posting some videos on there. We have videos posted now, but there's no new ones yet, but there will be. So stay tuned for that. And subscribe, give us feedback. If you want to talk about something, leave it in the comment. We'll give you a shout out and we'll be happy to talk about it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, like Glorilla said, at the end of the day gotta end.
The day gotta end, no matter what time it is. The day still gotta end.
That's right. And also, oh snap, Turn around. Hey, we can't
with a natural light. See that? Natural.
hold on.
No,
Bring it over to your right. Bring it
uh-oh.
to you. Oh, there we go. There we
Uh-oh.
go.
Uh-oh. Woo. Boom. Y'all see that?
They see
Natural.
it, my boy. They see it.
Natural. That means it's good for you.
Hey, we ain't talking about natural light from the sun.
They said natural. So everything natural good for you. It's good for you.
Also, it's actually 4 of us. The schedule just kind of like we're just all trying to kind of balance the schedules for all of us to get on. Sometimes it'll be me and Ant. Sometimes it'll be me, Ryan, and Ant. Sometimes it'll be all 4 of us. Me, Ryan, Ant, and Kobe. But we just still trying to iron some stuff out. So yeah. So without further ado, that's it for the episode. We'll try to at least to upload a full episode once a week. And during the weeks, just little clips, snippets. So make sure you share, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's it. That's all we got tonight. See y'all later in the next one.
Peace.